Hello, Instagram, and Happy New Year! Can you believe it? Here we are. Wow, 2022. That whole end of 2021 just totally disappeared. I don't even know what happened at the end of 2021, and here we are, 2022. I've got to tell you, that was the fastest Christmas and New Year I have ever experienced. How are you, Instagram family? I hope you're doing really well. You can probably hear that I've got the Demi Moore voice going on. I've been talking all day. So I hope you guys are really good. Tell me if you had a great Christmas and New Year. Give me one word what it was, what Christmas and New Year, or Christmas or New Year, has meant to you. Great to have you guys on. It really is. So the first thing that I want to let you know is, Instagram family, I'm not going anywhere, okay? I just want to let you guys know that I am still here. I am still here in WA. I am still practicing fertility medicine. So I am here. I studied for a really, really long time to do what I do, and I ain't going nowhere. So I just wanted to say to you guys, I am here. I'm going to continue to be here for you. I'm going to continue to share my knowledge and education around fertility and reproductive medicine and all things gynecology. So I will be here for you guys. And I wanted to share tonight around a couple of things about just being human. I know you guys love my rapid fire Q&A. I love doing the rapid fire Q&A, but I wanted just to share a few things just about being a human being tonight. And I hope this is going to resonate. And if it resonates with you and where you're at in life, or you think that it will resonate with somebody that you know, then please share that. So the first thing I want to talk about is being uncomfortable. So there are lots of times in life when we're really, really uncomfortable and it doesn't feel right, does it? The experiences that we might be having, the relationships that we might be having. But the thing is that growth happens in that zone of discomfort, right? That is when we grow as human beings, is when we're in that feeling. That is when we know that we're actually growing. And I have had several times in my life where I have had a lot of discomfort, and from that comes a lot of personal growth and a lot of wisdom, and that wisdom that you've then got to share with other people. So, give me a thumbs up or some love if this sort of stuff actually resonates with you. Think about what you've experienced in your journey, whether it's your gynecology journey, your fertility journey, and think about those moments of discomfort and what you have learned about yourself, your relationship, your desires, your wants, your needs in life, and how much that has helped you to grow as a person. Yep, I can see them now. There's a few people there. So just know that when we have those moments of this is so uncomfortable, that there is a lesson for us to be learning from this that will only help us with our future journey. And that's just that being human side of things. And so coming back to the fact that I've had a couple of really uncomfortable moments in my life's journey that has actually helped create the person that I am today. So the first one is that I actually took many years to get into medical school. I didn't get in straight from high school. It was a little bit of a journey for me. In fact, it was a little bit of a struggle. In fact, it was a good 7-year struggle to get into medical school. I applied, I got rejected. I got rejected. I applied, I got rejected. And there were times along that journey where I was really questioning, do I really want this? I don't know if that's starting to resonate where you might be in your journey, but do I really want this? Is this something that I want to do? What things do I have to learn to be better so that I might succeed in the next interview? And so by the time I actually got into medical school at the grand old age of 25, I'd had so many lessons about life and resilience and challenge and grit that by the time I actually got to medical school, it was a journey that I thoroughly enjoyed because I had all of these amazing skills, life skills, that I was able to put into learning about medicine. And so the same kind of thing happened when I pursued my CREI journey. So, Certificate of Reproductive Endocrinology and Infertility is a subspecialty training area of obstetrics and gynecology. So you do your 6 years of obstetrics and gynecology, and then on top of that, you go and do more study into reproductive endocrinology and infertility. And, that's where I predominantly work now. But the journey wasn't easy. Within that journey, I had so many moments of discomfort, so many moments of saying, I don't understand this, so many moments of having to go and do more learning. I failed my exam the first time around. Like, I'd committed a whole year of studying before work, after work, around my kids. I had 2 kids along that journey. So imagine what that's like, trying to juggle, kids and one of my babies was IVF. So I was going through all of that process at the same time. And I didn't pass my exam the first time around. And there was that question of, do I really want to do this? Is this something that I'm passionate about? What more do I need to learn? What more stones do I need to turn over to get to where I want to go? And I went back and I studied for a whole nother year. And yes, I realized this was my passion. So God damn it, I was going to put the work in, and I got there. And I'm one of only 3 people in Western Australia. And I'm so proud of that. I'm one of only 3 people in Western Australia that have this qualification. But it's more about what the journey represents to my growth as a fertility doctor. And that's really what I wanted to share with you, is that the journey to where I am today, because I ain't going anywhere, the journey to where I am today is actually created much more wisdom than just that certificate, but it's made me learn wider and greater knowledge that I can then help you guys with. And where all this is going, right? Because this is just that one of those lessons in being human today. Where all this is going is my beautiful team at Womb. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this little pearl? Let me know if you can see my little pearl. It's beautiful. My team at Womb, my beautiful team at Womb, I love that community so much because they are all about raising each other up and looking after the health and well-being of women from cradle right through to sunset years. And, they're an awesome team. And they gave me this for Christmas. In fact, one of my beautiful team members got this for me for Christmas. I know, it's gorgeous. Thank you. And it actually came with a little saying. And this is why I had to tell you this story, because when I read this, I actually thought of you guys. I actually thought, I've got to share this. As my 2022, what is my lesson going to be for this year? What is my pursuit going to be for this year? How am I going to grow for this year and help others? And it comes down to this. And I don't know if you can see that, but the title of this is Grit. So I want to read it out to you, and I'm really hoping that this is going to resonate with you, because when I read it, I literally had an audible intake of breath. So, she is unshakable, not because she doesn't know pain or failure, but because she always pushes through it. Because she always shows up and never gives up. Because she believes anything is possible, no matter what the odds are. And perhaps what makes her beautiful has less to do with what lies upon the surface and more to do with what lies within. She isn't just beautiful because of her appearance, no. She is beautiful because of the way she chooses to live and love, in the way she embraces all of life's experiences, good and bad. In her willingness to bend but never break, and in her courage to believe that the darkness cannot hold her as long as she continues to create her own light. She is just like a pearl, made from grit but full of grace. She is unstoppable. She knows it's not what happens, but how she chooses to respond with perseverance in her mind and passion in her heart. How beautiful is that? Grit. And so when I look back on one of the greatest lessons that I think I've learned in my journey, and many of you have probably learned in your journeys of recent times, or may be learning in the near future, is that resilience and that grit. But know that if there is a time when you're really struggling, come back and have a listen to this. Come back and listen to that prose. And if you want to go and read it, it comes from a designer, Brian Anthony's, Bryan, Brian Anthony's, Anthonys, Brian Anthony's. Go and find that. In fact, what I might even do is I might type it up and put it in a post, because if you read that to yourself, know that that self-talk is going to get you through, because all of you have got grit, and that's part of the life lesson of your journey. So my beautiful Instagram community, welcome to 2022. I'm so excited about what lies on the horizon for everybody. Know that I am here for you, however I can be. And we're going to be back in the next couple of weeks. I'll definitely get stuck into some of those rapid fire Q&As, but I've also got some beautiful guests with some amazing magical stories to share with you over the next couple of weeks to help kickstart 2022. Thank you for your beautiful thoughts. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, gorgeous ladies and gents. Have a beautiful week, and I'll speak to you next week. See you soon.